Good morning, everybody, let me have your attention. Right after your teacher takes the attendance, then dust your ears and give us your patience while we give you all the info coming from our new station. I know it's morning time, but people you can react to what's cooking in AHS while we tell you these facts. You need a helping hand, it's not so typical to have those. Let's just sing this to the anchors in the studio.
Good morning, Auburn High School. It's Monday, April 6th, a white day. I'm Rushton Davis, filling in for Kelsey Lawler.
And I'm Taylor Johnson, and you're watching AHS Today. Now let's go to Logan with today's weather.
Good morning, Auburn High School. I'm Logan Tyndall, here with your weather. Today there's a high of 73, a low of 57, and a 90% chance of rain. Tomorrow the high is 82, the low 61, and there's a 20% chance of rain. Back to you in the studio.
Now let's see what's for lunch with Hannah Ray and Michaela.
Hey y'all, I know it's the first day of prom week and y'all are getting really excited for taking pictures and for the dance and for where you're going to eat before, but if you're hungry right now, here's what's for lunch. Fish nuggets, grilled chicken, Salisbury steak, and pizza.
Happening tomorrow. Prom tickets can be picked up during all lunchways.
Nobel Prize winner Dr. Jack Shostak will be speaking at Auburn High tomorrow during 4th block.
All 2015-2016 Color Guard Flagline members will have their first mandatory rehearsal tomorrow from 3:45 to 4:45 p.m. in the AHS band room.
All majorettes will have a mandatory meeting with Mrs. Wine tomorrow from 3:45 to 4:15 in the AHS band room.
Let's go to the AHS administration to learn a little bit about parking for the 2015-2016 school year.
Hey, good morning, students. This is Mr. Morsey. I have some very important information regarding parking for the 2015-2016 school year. Your parent or guardian has received an email from Charlene Thomas at Central Office about registration. This is not registration for classes, but registration regarding just the upcoming school year. So that email should be in your parent's inbox or spam folder. Okay? The subject line for that email is Auburn City Schools online registration. So you need to go there. You'll be able to register for parking during that process. The last tab before you sign the document that the online registration is the parking tab. I need you just to fill out that form for me. You have, important date here, so listen carefully. You have until April 17th to complete that online registration, including that parking tab. Once you complete that, it will shoot me an email with your information, okay? Remember, by filling this out, it does not guarantee you a parking spot, rising juniors and seniors, but it begins the process. At this point, I do not need any other information from you. Last thing, if you do not have computer access at home and you need a computer at school to complete this process, your guardian can come up to the counseling suite from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. any day during the next 2 weeks to complete that registration process, which will include the parking information.
Coming up this week, Future Teachers of America will meet Wednesday at 3:25 in room 203. They will discuss plans for the Teacher Appreciation Week celebration and begin officer elections for next year.
FCA Huddle will meet this Thursday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. in the choir room. Breakfast will be provided, so bring a friend and come out early.
The Senior Honorary Awards Ceremony is scheduled for Thursday, April 30th at 6:30 p.m. in the AHS Performing Arts Center. If you have not submitted the College Decision and Scholarship Declaration form with attached documentation to Mr. Tyndall in Office 9118, please do so. This paperwork is required of all graduating seniors.
Baseball players Play Against Cancer t-shirts are now $5. These are available in Miss Jar's room 516.
Now let's go to Miss Antoine to learn more about this week's special prom segment, Evolution of Pop Culture.
This week, after the Pledge of Allegiance, you can stay tuned to see the evolution of media, which is a video that I decided to create after being inspired by the chronological yearbook that we're featuring this year for the first time. I got really interested in the idea of what our teachers at Auburn High School look like, what they were like, the kinds of music that they listened to, what their world was like when they were in high school. And so I sent out an email and asked all the teachers to play along and send me their senior picture, or a picture of them when they were a senior, and their favorite song from when they were in high school. And then I decided I wanted to kind of build the world around them in that same decade. And so I decided to feature all the television shows that were popular in that decade as much as possible. And then I thought, well, wouldn't it be interesting also to add what Auburn looked like at this time? And so what you're going to see is from the 1960s to 2009, pictures of Auburn High School teachers, their favorite music, pictures of Auburn, and the best television shows in chronological order from 1960s to 2009. And we're going to feature that after the Pledge of Allegiance, so stay tuned after the flag if you want to watch it. Each segment is approximately 4.5–5 minutes long. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to release the entire thing, which will be about 25 minutes long, for you guys to watch if you ever feel like you want to watch it on your own time. And I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that it reaches its purpose, which is to sort of build the world of what it was like when Auburn high school teachers were in high school and what Auburn was like through the years.
Tiger TV would like to wish Mr. Cox and Miss Yeager a happy belated birthday.
Thanks for tuning in. That's AHS Today. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and observe a moment of silence. And stay tuned afterwards for part 1 of Evolution of Pop Culture, the 1960s.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed.
Shake it up, baby! Shake it up, baby! With that sound! Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Come on and work it on out! Come on and work it on out!
Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
Smarter than he. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship.
Bring you my pay, baby. But if I ever caught you running around, blowing my money all over this town, then I wouldn't be doggone. I'd be long gone. I'd be long gone. to love. Having read the
this group must somehow form a family. That's the way they all became the Brady Bunch.
We can't go on together. We're suspicious